Hey guys, I thought I'd do a quick review of the new zero tolerance, the Hinder 0561 in this case, and 0560, just black scale here. Um, Overall, what's to say? LMAX, skeletonized liner, and amazingly skeletonized frame. You can't actually see inside it, but they skeletonized the titanium on the frame lock side, so they skeletonized the inside of this bar, and they went in here. They really paid a lot of attention to this knife. It's really great. It actually really puts a strider to shame in a lot of ways. You know, you'd think that for twice the price you'd get at least a little bit more, but this knife is just fabulous. What else? It's surprisingly large compared to another knife like, say, my scrap of war here. You can actually see that, amusingly, the scrap of war, well, it's obviously fixed blade, is basically the same length as this thing is closed. Carries deep in the pocket. It's a lot lighter than you'd expected. The only other thing that's a real surprise about it is it's not how smooth it is, because smoothness is really a function of blade finish against the ball detent, and that sort of breaks in over time. But how little resistance there is to the blade moving because of the Kershaw, what do they call it, KVT, or kinetic velocity technology, or Kershaw velocity technology. But if I let go, I'm holding the back of this blade with my fingers right now. If I let go, it just falls open. I mean, it requires so little force, and it's getting better over time as the ball on the frame wears it smoother. It wouldn't do this out of the box, but it will now. The edge out of the box is actually one of the dullest I've ever gotten from a Kershaw. It's not really relevant, but and it wasn't really dull either. It was still easily hair shaving sharp, but I guess they skimped a little bit on the buffing wheel when they were putting the final edge on. It was just a quick, 30-second thing to get it back to really properly hair popping sharp. Although it is a little, if you run your nail in it, it is a little bit rougher than you're used to. Cuts really well as a result, though. It's what I'd call micro serrated. But yeah, not much else to say. It's good beefy blade, cuts well. And the balance point is right there under your finger. It's much better balance point than you're used to on a folder. The blade is slightly longer than the 0551, the other Hinder collaboration, but the handle's a lot longer than that. It's actually thinner as well by just a little bit. The handle, that is, closed, not the blade. The blades are relatively comparable. This one's a little bit longer. But yeah, good knife overall. I guess price is a little steep, but I guess compared to the Spyderco Lion Spy, it really is good value. The Lion Spy costing $50, $60, $70 more depending on where you get it, and having less fit and finish, and just having problems, really. Also, Kershaw's warranty is a lot better than Spyderco's. I've had, wouldn't want to go as far as saying problems with Spyderco's warranty service, but they certainly don't make hard use knives. You have a hard use knife, you want to know at least you can get them to put a new blade on it if you blow a blade, and Kershaw says they'll do that for you. Spyderco just flat out says, even their golden made models, if you damage that blade, they'll regrind it for you. But there is no way you're going to get them to give you a new blade, and that's just the way it is. It's not really unreasonable of them to say, but it sort of takes away your peace of mind when using a knife. You drop it or something like that, and you break it. You want to know that you're taken care of. I guess that's why I've actually been carrying a lot of these members of the Bussey family here like this scrap of ore recently. It just gives you peace of mind. And this thing's also quite thin. It actually has a thinner point than the zero tolerance. And this, if you're curious, I just put a little strontium aluminate in there so it will glow in the dark. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but no, apparently the camera won't pick it up. But oh well. Whatever, it was worth a shot. But yeah. Anyway, hope this answered any questions you may have. Any more, just feel free to post a comment down below. Thanks.